the crinoline fashion trend that killed thousands of women.
The crinoline appeared on the fashion scene in the mid-1800s and took its name from the French word crine, horsehair, a stiff material made using horsehair, and linen. A crinoline, hoop, is defined as a framework consisting of round/oval circles, shaped like a hoop, of whalebone, wire, or cane used to extend the skirt. The steel-hooped cage crinoline, first patented in April 1856 by R.C. Milliot in Paris, and by their agent in Britain a few months later, became extremely popular. Steel cage crinolines were mass-produced in huge quantities, with factories across the Western world producing tens of thousands in a year. Alternative materials, such as whalebone, cane, gutta percha, and even inflatable caoutchouc, natural rubber, were all used for hoops, although steel was the most popular. The size of the crinoline often caused difficulties in passing through doors, boarding carriages, and generally moving about. Crinolines were worn by women of every social standing and class across the Western world, from royalty to factory workers. This led to widespread media scrutiny and criticism, particularly in satirical magazines such as Punch. In 1855, an observer of Queen Victoria's state visit to Paris complained that despite the number of foreigners present, Western fashions such as the crinoline had diluted national dress to such an extent that everyone, whether Turkish, Scottish, Spanish, or Tyrolean, dressed alike. It is estimated that, during the late 1850s and late 1860s in England, about 3,000 women were killed in crinoline-related fires. Although trustworthy statistics on crinoline-related fatalities are rare, Florence Nightingale estimated that at least 630 women died from their clothes catching fire in 1863–64. One such incident, the death of a 14-year-old kitchen maid called Margaret David, was reported in the Times on February 13, 1863. Her dress, distended by a crinoline, ignited as she stood on the fender of the fireplace to reach some spoons on the mantelpiece, and she died as a result of extensive burns. By the early 1870s, the crinoline fashion trend faded away and was replaced by the bustle. It has been periodically revived, most notably after World War II as part of Christian Dior's new look. Today, the crinoline is still worn on very formal occasions such as weddings.
If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel.